What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we're going to take a look at a big problem that I found out with the Spider Society, which might make your raids a lot more difficult. So I've been using the Spider Society with a 4-piece for a very long time, since the Spider-Man Pavitra was released, and now that most people are going to have access to him today, it's important to talk about this topic. So you can use these 4 characters plus Black Cat or Black Knight, even Nick Fury to a degree. You can use the 4-piece plus those characters I mentioned to beat the number 1 and the number 2 somewhat easily. You can almost one-shot them depending on the size of your characters, if you have them at level 100 or not. You can see my characters. Only one is level 100, the other ones are level 95, and I almost can one-shot the nodes. So if you gear them up a little bit higher, you're gonna be able to one-shot for sure. Now this problem is huge, really huge, because it so much increases the difficulty of the nodes, and makes it way more like a cutthroat, super more difficult and stressful to deal with. So we're gonna take a look at some gameplay and see all the scenarios, and then the conclusion of what to do in order to make sure that you avoid this problem. As always, if you like information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure to smash that like button like a boss. So let's take a look at the gameplay, and then we'll come back for the thoughts about it. Okay, so here we are on node number 1. This is the team that we are going to use, and it's going to be important that you use this position, as you want your Black Cat to get attacked as often as possible, and you want your Pavitra and your Peter B. Parker to be attacked as least as possible. You're gonna use the stun of Black Cat or to stop the Archangel or to stop the Thor. And the reason why you have to do that, it's because one of the problems that we are dealing with. You need to make sure that you apply slow to the most dangerous characters, and these slows are also important because they will allow you to apply blind with the Ghost Spider basic to your enemies. Okay, so we get some counter attacks. That guy is already deleted. We're going to use the basic there. You want to blind the Thor and kill the Archangel, or you want to kill the Archangel and blind the Thor, one way or another, or stun them. You can also do that as well. It really depends on which characters have the slow and which characters you are lucky enough to apply blind to. Now, there is a trick here, and this is the biggest problem, is that Peter B. Parker, whenever he attacks, he gets assist from other characters. So you're gonna see right here, he's gonna do the basic, and the Spider-Man Noir is going to assist. Is there a way we can manipulate which character assists or not? Yes, and that's the biggest problem here, is that depending on the character that is assisting, you might have a very easy time with this team, or you might have a very difficult time. Now you want to make sure that you have characters applying vulnerabilities to your enemies, because these vulnerabilities are going to allow you to turn rewind the enemies with Black Cat, and also give speed bar with the Spider-Man Pavitra. You want to make sure that you don't use the ultimate of of Ghost Spider. She's also Gwen. And once again, you want to make sure that you apply slow to as many characters as possible. Black Cat here with the turning wind and slow. Now we're going to apply that blind. I usually avoid using the ultimate of Ghost Spider, because if you do too much damage to your enemies, you might not be able to get the cooldowns ready for the next node. And that's the cool thing about this team, is that they really do a lot of damage. The problem is which character is doing the damage. Okay, so as you can see, we are doing fine. Now I'm going to use the ultimate a little bit unnecessarily to heal up the team, just to make sure that they have full evades and counters. And you can see that Spider-Man Noir is assisting again, and he's assisting again, and he's assisting again. And this is the problem. We don't want Spider-Man Noir to assist. We want Ghost Spider to assist, because if she's assisting and the enemies have slow, which many times is going to happen, then Ghost Spider will apply the blind, while Spider-Man Noir, he only applies the evade. He only applies the evade to himself, and it's not even to others, it's just to himself, and this is such a huge problem. Okay, every time you use Pavitre, make sure that you are attacking characters with vulnerability, so it gives a little bit more speed bar to the team. That amount of speed bar, because the enemies have slow, it has 50% more value. So even that it says you get 5% speed bar, if they have slow, it's actually 7.5% effective speed that you get bonus. And that's it. So as you can see, like, as a 4-piece, even with characters at level 95, this team works fine. But we have these problems with the assists of Ghost Spider. If she would be assisting all the time, this would be super easy. It's not the case. Now, we have right now the Escape from Kylne, where Scopely is giving everyone diamonds for Gwenam, and that's so trashy, like absolute so trash. They should give diamonds for Ghost Spider, as she is the most important character to have big diamonds on this team. And without those diamonds on this team, if you have any diamonds on Spider-Man Noir or anything like that, then a Ghost is not going to be able to assist, and that's going to make your raids a lot more difficult. Okay, so as you guys can see, if my characters were just a tiny bit bigger, I would be able to one-shot this first node. I have been able to do the first node one-shot in the past, just playing more aggressively. And the second node I have also been able to one-shot, but the problem is the same. Depending on who's assisting the attacks, it makes the second node super easy, or it makes the second node a little bit difficult. It's not super difficult, it's a little bit difficult. It has some RNG, and you also have to attack in a very specific kill order in order for you to be successful. Either way is a hassle that it's unnecessary. Once again, it's just because Scopely makes these RNG bullshit mechanics. The character with highest damage will assist. Okay, so I mean, you have to compromise your Alliance Wars and Cosmic Crucible, because you need that specific character to have the highest stats, right? So this means you cannot get up your Spider-Man Noir, or it's gonna make your raids more difficult. And if you care about raids more than Cosmic Crucible and Alliance Wars, this is gonna be a huge problem. And if you care about more Cosmic Crucible and Water, then your raids are gonna be a problem as well. Okay, so node number 2, let's take a look. We're gonna use Black Knight now. My Black Knight is very big, but even like that, he gets one-shotted by this Kang. In the past, I was able to apply blind to Kang with the Ghost Spider basic, but now I can't anymore. I can't because she's not assisting. So at this point, she would assist when Peter B. Parker attacks, and we'd apply blind to Kang, and Kang would not be able to use his ability. So right now, you see, we're gonna do the special. We'd apply blind to Kang, and then she would spread all those blinds. And now it's not possible. It's not possible because she's not big enough. She's not big enough. And the way that Scopely balances these teams, she will always not be big enough, because they give the same stats to the same characters. It's just absolute trash. And I really wish that Scopely would stop doing this. It's like so dumb. Giving the same stats across the board to every character, it's very unnecessary. Okay, so here I play this node wrong. This is not a proper strategy to do this node. You have to kill the Spider-Man 2099, so it doesn't remove your buffs and not apply slow to you, of course. This one you can see is still fine. It's going to be easy clean up for some Alliance member, but it's not the proper way. We'll do in the future a proper video on how to do this with a 4-piece, and then how to do it with the 5-piece as well. As you guys saw, this is going to be a huge problem for your team. You always want Ghost Spider to assist on the raids, and she has to be, if your Spider-Man Noir is with Isolate Pool level 5, your Ghost Spider needs to have Isolate Pool level 5. You could sort of fix this if you'd give her like a Striker Isolate. I guess that would fix it. If you take a look at the stats on msf.gg, just give me a second. So if you take a look at the stats on msf.gg, Spider-Man 1 actually has a little bit less damage than Ghost Spider. So you can see right here, the base damage is 183. Okay, and Ghost Spider, she is 184. So Scopely actually, I guess they thought about this. The problem is that there was a high chance of you to have diamonds on Spider-Man Noir. There was a high chance of you having level 100 on Spider-Man Noir. There was a high chance of you having Blue Isolate level 5 on Spider-Man Noir. And if the same thing is not applied to Ghost Spider, she'll always have less damage than Spider-Man Noir. She also struggles with the focus, so that means that if you're going to use her as a striker, there is a high chance that she will fail her attacks as well. And overall, you have to really build the entire team around Ghost Spider, because once again, if she's not the character with the highest damage, it's going to be a huge problem for you. So what you should do right now, or what you should not do, don't buy any diamonds on Spider-Man Noir. Don't take Spider-Man Noir to the maximum level. If you don't have Spider-Man Noir right now at Isolate Blue level 5, keep him at Isolate Blue level 4. And if you have any diamonds on him, and if you care about raids, then you should think about getting some diamonds on your Ghost Spider as well. Unless Scopely wants to be very nice in the near future and give diamonds for her in some kind of event, because once again, having 3 diamonds on this character is going to be extremely important, so your raids are not super frustrating. Because I'm telling you, having a bigger Ghost Spider, last week when I was using her bigger than Noir, she was amazing. She was applying blinds to everyone, and now because it's not the case, it's so much harder to complete the nodes. But that's gonna be the thoughts for this video, guys. You guys let me know in the comments below how big is your Spider-Man Noir compared to your Ghost Spider. And I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure you smash that like button. And if you found the video helpful, the information helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. And I'll catch you guys later.